Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ben.
And I'm Robert.
And on these episodes, we review different beers from different breweries. And we've actually had this brewery that we're having today before. We were drinking a beer from Tree House Brewing in Charlton, Massachusetts. So, Robert, tell us a little bit more about the beer we're drinking today.
Yeah, today we're going to be drinking Perfect Storm from Tree House Brewing. It's an American double IPA, clocking it at 8% ABV. We're very excited about this one. Like Ben said, we've never had this, but we do love the Treehouse that we have had. So really pumped on this one. If you're not watching on YouTube with us right now and you're just streaming it on whatever podcast streaming platform you use, it's a pretty cool can. You're familiar with Treehouse. If you are familiar with Treehouse, you know what their cans look like. Yeah. They all, for the most part, look the same.
Some of the cans are a little different.
They've been mixing it up a little bit lately, but a lot of them are just kind of like their simple logo. It's like a bending, flowing tree with a treehouse in it. Mm-hmm. Hence the name. We've talked about it before, actually. Their original location does have a treehouse at it. Mm-hmm. But this one is like a pink with some like purple and blue flowy colors within the logo. Hence why I'm actually wearing my pink hoodie today.
It really matches.
Yeah, thanks. I tried.
It's beautiful.
So I'm going to crack this one open. And while I do so, Ben, what is our beer fun fact of the day?
Yeah, so I actually have two because I was just excited when I read both of them. And I'm just going to read them because I thought it was very interesting. And so, yeah, we read or say a fun fact about beer each episode on this podcast. And apparently, in the year of 1983, which is not that long ago, 1983, there were 49 licensed breweries in the United States. 49.
49? So off the top of my head right now, there's well over 6,000.
Okay, so yeah, by the end... Right? Yeah, that's correct. By the end of 2017, there were 8,863.
Oh my gosh.
So it went from 49...
than I thought.
It went from 49 to almost 9,000.
That is crazy.
And as of 2017, California had by far the most breweries in the United States, which is awesome. We live in California.
Thanks, California.
Thank you, California. With 1,106. And then the second place one is Washington with 499. State.
Right? Okay.
So Washington has the second most breweries.
I didn't know that.
With 499.
I wouldn't have guessed Washington.
That was 2017, so I'm sure there's more now. But
yeah.
I know, right?
I would have guessed...
Texas.
Per capita, actually, it is somewhere on the East Coast.
I would have guessed Texas, just because California is such a big state. Mm-hmm. Texas is obviously a big state.
Yeah.
And I would have thought like New York or something like that. But
that'd be per capita though, I think.
Yeah.
Because obviously like California's big, Washington's big, and so we have more room, like more real estate essentially for breweries to fit in here.
That's true.
So that's what I would assume it's a larger state. But per capita, I know it's somewhere on the East Coast. Has the most breweries per capita.
Okay.
California has over 600 breweries, and we have some insane breweries.
Well, California, it has 1,106.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 1,106.
This is even way more than I thought.
Yeah.
I was like looking, I feel like these are just numbers.
That was 2017 California had. I'm sure there's more now.
Yeah.
1,106. Washington was second place with 499.
I wasn't listening, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I just heard what state it was.
Double.
I didn't hear the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way more than I thought. And then, we have some incredible breweries here in California. So we have, like, locally to us, we have Moonraker, New Glory, we have Moxa that's crushing it as well in the stout game, and they've been around for just a little over a year. And they won, like, if you give any credit to, like, I think Beer Advocate or Rate Beer, they won, like, one of the best breweries in the world last year. And then we have, if you're going to LA, we have Horace Age Ales, which is known for their stouts. In fact, their owner and master brewer is they call him Professor Pastry, because his pastry stouts are supposed to be out of this world. Like, he's just known for that. And then we have Monkish.
I was just going to say Monkish.
Monkish. Those IPAs are insane.
Yeah.
If you've never had Monkish, you need to have Monkish. Hashtag Monkish Monday is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, look up hashtag Monkish Monday. Like, that's how big Monkish is people just love their Monkish. And
it's really good.
Rightfully so.
We've reviewed a few Monkish on here.
Yeah, everything we've ever had from Monkish is great.
Yeah, but I read those and I thought they were pretty shocking.
Those are shocking.
Really cool.
Yeah. So today, though, we are drinking a East Coast beer. Or a beer from the East Coast, from Tree House. We just poured it out in our glasses. The head retention on this one is awesome.
It's
we
insane.
love that. Nice, dense head. The bubbles aren't too thick, and it's lasted quite a while. Mine's died down a little bit faster than Ben's
mine's
has,
still retaining.
but you can see it's left a coating, a lacing, a wall of head on the glass.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Ben, how would you describe the color on this one?
I would say it's orange. almost like a glossy orange in a weird way to say it that way.
It is. It's like a nice pale glossy orange.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a New England
style. For sure. It's very hazy.
Looks great.
And so I'm drinking mine from a tulip glass. My technique broke. So
how'd it break, Ben?
I think I remember.
Maybe we had had a couple beers.
What
happened?
Did my daughter break it?
Nova threw a rock at it.
That's right. Yeah, I knew.
Daughter threw a rock.
I forgot how she did it.
Yeah, Ben's techie.
It was sad.
She
didn't mean to.
How old is Nova? How old's your daughter, Ben?
She'll be 2 in December.
Yeah, that's crazy to think. She's almost 2 already.
I know.
Gosh, time flies. But yeah, obviously at her age, it wasn't intentional. She just picked up a rock and kind of just threw it for fun, and perfect game. So maybe she's gonna play some softball or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, the color on this one,
I like the color
is
on
great. We're drinking on 2 different glasses, which actually is kind of cool because then we get 2 different ideas of how the beer looks with the different glass shapes and the lighting, because that will affect how your beer, the appearance of your beer. And honestly, in these 2 glasses, it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, it does.
You're not going to see a huge variation. It's just for example, Ben's glass, it's thinner at the bottom, so we might see some difference in color right there.
Yeah, it does look lighter at the bottom.
And yeah, it does. You're getting more light through right there. But other than that, these look the same. They look really good. These look solid.
Yeah.
See what we get on the nose.
Yeah.
Tons of orange. Tons of citrus in general, but specifically, I would say orange.
Yeah.
Maybe there's slight variations when I say citrus, so orange, tangerine, mandarin, whatever it be. I'm just getting a lot of orange on this one.
Yeah.
But no complaints because it smells very refreshing.
Yeah, I'm getting definitely the citrus, kind of slight,
sweet,
bit of tropical notes, but mostly citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells like a sweet orange.
Mm-hmm. It smells really good.
Almost like a creamsicle on the nose to me. The sweetness, like an orangey vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try it?
I do.
Let's try it. These are really good. It is very good. I'm trying to think, at first when I took my first sip, I was like, is this a little highly carbonated? But I don't know. I'm confused. But it's really good in a good way, almost. It's not overly carbonated.
I don't really taste, it's not very citrusy to me.
No, it's not overly, and that's what threw me off, is
I feel like
on the palate, it's different than the nose.
It's like I'm getting kind of berry.
I'm getting a little melon.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see melon.
But I will say, actually, one thought I had, and that I think that kind of affected my thought process when I first tried it, and when I was like, is this really carbonated? What's going on here? I think we got it a little too cold, maybe, because we pulled it out of the fridge, and then I threw it in the freezer just for a little while, real quick, just because I thought maybe it'd gotten a little warm just sitting out, because we didn't start filming this episode right away. Mm-hmm. And so maybe it got a little too cold. So we're definitely going to get a better idea once it opens up. And it's going to taste a little bit different as it opens up in general. But I think this is really good right now. If I'm getting a little bit of melon, I can get the berry. I see we're getting the berry for sure. But it's not as citrus as we expected.
I thought it was going to be very citrusy.
I thought it was going to be like orange juice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It does have a little bit of a bitter aftertaste as well.
It does. It's not as sweet as I anticipated on the nose. I was getting that creamsicle vibe. Right now, it kind of finishes a little bit better. This is really good beer.
I'm not getting that much carb. I mean, I'm getting carbonation, but...
Yeah, no, it's not. I think there was some weird initial bite that I was sensing. And I think it was just how cold it was right off the bat. It was throwing me off. And I was like, what? I was trying to figure out what that is.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And so I was like, is it carbonation or what's going on here? But I think we just let it get a little too cold, which is not a big deal. It's better than having
just gotta let it warm up a little bit.
Yeah, just gotta let it warm up. So that means we just gotta enjoy it a little bit longer.
I wonder why they call it perfect storm.
Well, let me read the can.
Does it say it on
I don't know, but there's a lot.
I've heard that. I think they have like a storm, a weather series, I believe, and I think this was part of that.
Okay, so Perfect Storm is an absurdly hopped, and this is partially why maybe all the flavor, but like maybe a little bit of the bitterness is coming from this.
It does seem like there's...
Depending on what hops they used. Oh, they dry hopped it, yeah. So Perfect Storm is an absurdly hopped rendition of Super Typhoon, which we've never had, featuring further amplified kettle and dry hop doses of Citra and Simcoe. So that explains all the flavors and the bitterness that we're getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it doesn't... I wouldn't say it's a super dry finish, but it's not a wet finish either.
Yeah. It's like a happy medium right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They say it's one of the most heavily hopped beers they've made. To counter this externally hopped
there is a lot going on in this beer.
We amended the base beer to have more body and sweetness to accept the onslaught. Together, it's the perfect storm of hop flavor and enjoyment. Juice! ! Juice.
There is a lot of... It's pretty... It seems to be a lot of flavor to this.
There's a lot of flavor in this one.
It's kind of hard to pinpoint.
Yeah.
The exact flavor.
Yeah, like we said, we're kind of on the whole spectrum right now. We said mango... Or not mango, we said... Well, I guess I could see the mango. Yeah. But we said like tropical fruit. Sorry, that's why I said mango. Tropical fruit and berries was mentioned. Citrus. More citrus on the nose. They noted that it's sweet. I'm thinking it's more sweet on the nose, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm not getting a lot of sweetness.
I'm not getting a whole lot of sweetness on the palate, but on the nose, I am smelling that sweetness.
Even with the bitterness, though, it's pretty... I could drink this pretty easily.
Yeah. Like, this isn't hyper bitter. We're not talking like a super danky West Coast beer.
No.
We're just saying there's like some nice bitterness to it. Like, I think subtle might be the right word. Like, it's definitely there and lets you know, like, hey, I'm bitter.
And I'm here.
Yeah. This is a really good beer. Tree House, once again, they're known for just great beers, and this is a great beer. So, once again, they've done it.
Mm-hmm.
While we keep drinking this, we're going to let it warm up a little bit. Ben, what is our topic today? Our brewery talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of along the lines of whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, whatever the hell we want. I think that's what we say.
Yeah, and this one, I mean, I have a couple things I just want to ask you.
You want to get off your chest?
No, not get off my chest. No, I was just wondering because one of my favorite, I love this time of year. Because
the fall.
Yeah, the fall, October, and Halloween. It's just super fun.
Yeah.
And I think I was just curious to hear.
Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
I have a confession to make. I do love the season as well.
Okay.
And I don't know, you just saying like this, talking about the seasons made me think of this. I have a confession.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
It's October, and I've already bought the Michael Bublé Christmas album on vinyl. I was too excited.
Is it already at your house?
It's at my home. I made my wife listen to it once through already, just to say.
Have you never listened to it before?
Just in case we need to return it, I need to listen to it now rather than cracking it open in December or Thanksgiving night after.
I like how you had to confess it. You should be proud of that.
Oh, I'm proud. I saw a meme saying it's fall and Michael Bublé is thawing out as we speak.
I know, exactly. Yeah, I've seen that.
That's super funny.
It is funny. Because it's not really around until it's Christmas, and then you hear it so much.
I mean, he's very talented. Like, so
but his Christmas album is so good.
If you like Michael Bublé's Christmas album, please go listen to his other stuff, because he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw that, and I thought it was really funny, and I have actually, for the past few years, I've looked to see if I can get that album on vinyl. Actually, I think it's the number one Christmas album, like selling Christmas album in the world.
Really?
Yeah, that album in general.
It's super well done.
It's super well done. My brother last Christmas was saying how he, I love how we're talking about Christmas and it's not even Halloween yet, technically.
It's just the holidays.
Yeah, the holidays.
They're upon us.
They are upon us. They are quickly approaching. My brother was talking about, he loves Christmas music and stuff as well. I think my whole family in general just loves the season and the spirit of the season. But he was like, I put together this incredible Christmas playlist, which inspired me. And I was like, I should do this. Last year around Christmas time, and then I realized there's just no hope. I might as well just listen to Michael Bublé's Christmas album, because that's the best you're going to get. You can't put together a better Christmas playlist. That album's top notch.
So here is a little pushback on that.
And this is where Ben and I's first fight starts.
No, but I think you would actually really enjoy Etta James. She has a Christmas album.
I love Etta James.
Have you listened to her Christmas album?
I have her album. I think it's called Peaches. I have never listened to her Christmas album.
It's really good.
I'll listen to it.
It is so good. Like,
I will wait to listen to it until Thanksgiving night.
Yeah.
That's when I start listening to
last year, I discovered her Christmas album pretty late in the game. So I don't really want to listen to Christmas music after Christmas is over.
No.
But it came on a day or two before Christmas. I was like, why the heck haven't we been listening to this?
It's a gem, is what it sounds like, right?
Yeah. And so I actually put a reminder in my phone. I said, hey, remind me on December 1st next year to listen to Etta James.
So you start listening on December 1st?
It
has to be December.
No, it would be after Thanksgiving.
So I listen.
But I just wanted to make sure, like at least in December, like I was putting that.
Yeah.
on.
So we do the Thanksgiving meal with family, and then when we get home, I like to start listening to Christmas music. Or the drive home, I'll listen to Christmas music because I love the holiday seasons.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so about Halloween.
Halloween. Anyways,
after that magical talk about Christmas.
Sorry, everyone.
What did you do for Halloween when you were growing up?
Oh, that's a good question. So I grew up in a very conservative household. And so we would celebrate, but we weren't like, and this could have been a combination between like my parents being conservative, but also like not having a whole lot of money growing up. We never got Christmas. Sorry, I love Christmas. We never got Halloween costumes. So that wasn't a thing.
Oh, really?
No, never. I think we got hand-me-downs. So the first Christmas...
Was this like
darn it!
Was this like a tough question for me to ask you? Is this going to get emotional?
The first Halloween costume I can recall for me was probably a lion. So it was like a whole lion onesie thing with like a mane. So like a hood and it had a mane on it and a tail and everything like that. Also, I remember Oscar the Grouch. That was my brother's outfit that I inherited after him. It was like Oscar the Grouch in his trash can. But I think those were all probably hand-me-downs because we never spent money on that kind of stuff growing up. And so almost every year, I remember when I was older, when I say older, I'm talking like 3rd through 5th grade or something. Mm-hmm. My mom would just paint my face. And so I'd just be a zombie. And so I'd wear like a white t-shirt and jeans and sneakers and just have my face painted like a zombie. So just white with black under my eyes and stitches.
Would you do trick-or-treating?
Yeah, we'd go trick-or-treating. But we never bought Halloween. I almost said Christmas again. We never bought... What is wrong with me? We never bought...
You're in the spirit, dude.
I know, dude.
Michael Bublé did something to you. You put that album on.
You put a spell on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never bought Halloween costumes. I remember actually... Gosh, I must have been like 6.
Have you ever bought a Halloween costume?
One time. I was probably 6th grade.
Even now?
We had just moved. And at this point, like...
Because you guys usually make yours, right?
What?
You guys usually kind of assemble yours?
Yeah, so my wife and I, when we do go to Halloween parties, we do like, we pay for things. Like, the first thing that comes to mind right now is I was Elliot from E.T., so which was pretty easy. I literally bought a red hoodie.
And then you used it the next year, right?
No, so I did, but I didn't wear it for Halloween. I wore it to like a work Halloween event, but we didn't wear it out to like any Halloween party.
I thought...
I've never double.
I thought the next year... You were... weren't you... What's his name in Coco?
Oh, okay, so the hoodie. Yeah, you're right. I did. I reused the hoodie. Sorry, I thought you were saying I reused the outfit.
No.
Yeah, so that hoodie's gotten multiple uses. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got a red hoodie, and I was Elliot from E.T., and so I literally got from Craigslist a little kid's bike. I took off the handlebars, put some strings so I could wear it around my neck. So I had handlebars, and then I got like a little basket. We made it white, and then I got stuffed animal E.T., put that in there. And I would say, I'm go as far to say that outfit was a hit.
Yeah, that was cool.
People really liked that outfit.
I did like it.
At work, when I went to work the following year, people were texting me and stuff, and I didn't win best outfit, and I very much so disagree with who did win. Mm-hmm. If you're listening, I'm very sorry if you won. But people were saying, dude, you should have won. That was a great outfit. And I was like, thanks. But I did reuse the outfit. You're right. So
funny that people felt the need to text you after saying you should have won.
I think they just felt, I don't know. And it's not like that outfit takes a whole lot of effort. I put on my hoodie, and then I put like ET around my neck. This little basket with handlebars.
It's pretty innovative, though.
Yeah. I made it. I had to make it. I had to figure out how to disassemble that little kid's bike. And it was not easy, actually. You'd think it would be, but it was not. Mm-hmm. I deserve to win, damn it. But yeah, I used it the following year, and I was Miguel from Coco.
Mm-hmm. Miguel.
And
I love that movie.
Yeah, super good movie. My wife was Mama Coco. Oh. And she was good.
That was
she won,
amazing.
Right?
Yeah, she won.
She won the best dressed costume.
Well, yeah, my wife and I, we usually have my wife and I usually put on a Halloween party, and we do a costume contest, and that was well deserved of Raina as Mama Coco.
Yeah, my wife made she was
it was incredible. Coco. I loved it.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. Like even the face she made when we did photos, it was like old lady who was like Mama Coco. If you've never seen it, she kind of just sits there in her chair and doesn't have. She has like memory loss and stuff. Yeah. So what was your original question?
What did you do during Halloween?
Oh, right. So we'd go trick-or-treating. I remember looking, like my brother, I have an older brother. I'm the youngest of three, and so I have an older brother, older sister. My brother used to go out and trick-or-treat with a pillowcase to collect his candy. Mm-hmm. And I'd go out with like a little bucket or a little bag. And I always remember thinking like, he's going to get more candy because he has a bigger bag, which obviously isn't true. It's all about the houses you go to. But I remember being so excited the first year I got to use a pillowcase, thinking I was going to get so much more candy. And also as a kid,
I used to use a pillowcase too.
My parents let us take a few pieces of candy to school in our lunch. Mm-hmm. And I would not take her my candy. I would take her their candy. Oh, I know. Wow. I should apologize for that,
actually. Do you still just think of it and feel bad?
Yeah, it still haunts me.
Yeah. That's fun, though.
How about you?
I mean, it was pretty classic of what you would think. I don't know. My first outfit or costume that I remember I was Barney, the purple dinosaur. And
can you please do that again this year?
I remember. Actually, I don't remember how old I was, but I want to say I was 3 or 4, maybe. I guess I probably had costumes before then. Yeah. But I remember the neighborhood girls were coming up to me, and they were a little bit older than me, and they were saying how cute I was.
Oh, hot damn, dude.
Yeah, and I loved it. It was just great. I was so excited that they thought I was cute as Barney with the purple dinosaur.
Nice.
But, I mean, it was just, we just trick-or-treating. I also grew up in a conservative home. Yeah. So we did the trick-or-treating thing, but we didn't really do... Like, we didn't do
your parents didn't, like, decorate?
No, and if they decorated, it would be, like, harvest stuff.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
so we did pumpkins.
Yeah, like fall leaves and all that.
So we would carve pumpkins as a kid sometimes, but my parents wouldn't put out decorations.
Yeah, but then when I met my now wife, she loves Halloween.
She does.
A lot. And
honestly, maybe too much.
It's a healthy amount. But I had never watched, there's like Halloween movies that I never watched. And like
Halloween Town? Or like what?
Yeah, Halloween Town.
You never watched Halloween Town until you got married?
No. My parents wouldn't let me watch it.
So my parents were pretty I wasn't.
And like Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
I never watched that.
My parents were like that too a bit. For certain movies, yeah.
So that kind of made it even. It's just fun, you know. It's more fun. But growing up, we just did trick or treating and stuff.
I think we might own Hocus Pocus now, my wife and I.
Oh, really?
Because I was just feeling inspired when you're trying to get into the season, and so I think I bought it.
It's a good movie
on DVD or something, which is weird. Like, why wouldn't I just buy it on a streaming service? But
I don't know, man.
Keeping it old school.
Yeah,
DVDs.
Yeah, but that was it. I don't know, nothing like crazy. I do remember one at Halloween that I will never forget. Was when I was trick-or-treating, and I lived in Colorado, and it was so much more fun back in the day. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I don't think people really trick-or-treat anymore.
I think that a lot of the holidays are kind of like that. Like, they're always more, like, fun and, like...
Well, I mean, that's true, but I don't think people really trick-or-treat as much anymore. Like, I don't think it's as popular.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't get that vibe.
Well, at my in-laws' house... They never get any kids. I think people now they just go to certain places that they know are good, rather than like all the neighborhoods, like all the kids. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, parents will take their kids to
the places that have
like better candy or something like that, or like safer neighborhoods and stuff. Like my parents' neighborhood, I think it's blown up like with kids.
But and then I remember we were just able to just go.
Yeah,
as kids, and my parents weren't with us. We would just go to all the different houses and trick or treat. Yeah, it was fun.
I grew up in San Jose, and I remember this. We were going through a neighborhood, and this one guy answers his door with an electric guitar that was hooked up to an amp. And he was like, "You get candy if you can name this song." And he started shredding on the guitar. And I was like, "Dude, I don't know, bro." And I think I said it exactly that at like 5 years old. Dude, I don't know, bro.
That's such a weird thing for someone to do. Like answer the door with.
Yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, it's just an original." And I was like, "Okay, show off."
More weird. But so I didn't say what
he gave us candy.
I didn't say what I remembered, but I remember I was trick or treating and I was just with all my friends in Colorado.
Yeah,
and it started snowing.
What part of Colorado?
It was like 15 minutes east of Denver.
Okay,
in a city called Arvada.
Is that like super uncommon for snow in October?
I don't know.
It's the end of October. You're hitting November, right?
The next day is November.
Yeah, so.
But it was just cool.
That's really cool.
It started snowing outside while we were trick or treating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That was really cool. I never grew up anywhere where it really snowed. Mm-hmm. So like San Jose and then like the Sacramento area and stuff like that. Like in the Sacramento area, I remember it snows like once every like several years. But it's like melted before it even hits the ground, really. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I never really grew up with that, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
But like you in the Sacramento area, you can just drive up north, even 30 minutes sometimes, and like during the winter, during December, and you could start hitting snow. Yeah, really. Mm-hmm. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah. I never grew up with snow. That's cool. Yeah. Snow on Halloween.
I know, it was cool.
Hey, congrats, man.
Thank you. Yeah. It was all because of me.
So that was a good topic. Thanks.
Yeah,
man. I appreciate that. Yeah. So once again, we are drinking Perfect Storm from Tree House Brewing Company in Massachusetts. Ben, where are they located? What is that city?
Charlton, Massachusetts.
Yes. Incredible beers.
Apparently the brewery is... I've never been to the brewery, but
I think we owe a thank you for this one, right? Like, we paid for this, ultimately, but our friend went and traveled there on vacation, and he made a point of going to Tree House. And we've seen photos, but now we have, like, a actual testament to it. Like he was saying, it is absolutely incredible how amazing their brewery is, and the size, and the location, the environment, the land of it, everything they own there. It's massive. And so he says I think he said they only allow 2 beers per person, 2 pours per person.
Yeah, but he did confirm that people do go in with dollies.
Yeah, people do. Like we mentioned this on a previous episode
a while back.
That I've seen photos of people going in with dollies and just buying cases and cases and just wheeling it out. And he said, when he was there, people were showing up with dollies, buying cases of beer, tons of cases, and just wheeling them out and taking off. But he said it's in the middle of nowhere. Like it's out in the cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it took them like an hour to drive there, like out through like woodsy area and stuff. But it looks incredible. One day, hopefully, I can make my way out there. We'll see. Or we, maybe. Yeah. That'd be a cool trip.
That would be cool.
For us to make. So we're drinking Perfect Storm. This is an American double IPA. This is incredible. I like to think that it's pretty complex. They are saying that
the bitterness has gone a little for me.
Yeah. They're saying that they have dry hopped it like an insane amount, more so than like almost, I think maybe they said, any other beer almost or something for them. This is really good. Are you getting any different notes since it started to warm up?
I'm not really getting any different notes, but I'm not getting bitterness as much anymore.
I still am.
Getting the bitterness?
Yeah, I am, but it's not overly bitter. I think that actually, I'm feeling it, now that I'm thinking about it a little more and more aware of it, I feel like it is finishing a little dry. I think it's finishing a little dry, the bitterness hits, and then it kind of just finishes off.
Well, I think you said it pretty good. I think you said it pretty good earlier. It's kind of a happy medium between. It's not super dry.
Yeah.
But it's not a by finish by any means. Yeah. But it's kind of in between that.
Yeah. This is a really good beer. If you can get your hands on it at their next time they release it, you should. Obviously, you can only get cans at the location.
Yeah.
They don't do no distribution. You have to go there or find someone to go out in the cuts. Or you have to find someone to trade with who can get it for you. But this is very good. Coming in at 8% ABV. We are going to finish this beer, but we're going to close it out and we're going to cheers. Cheers to you. Thank you for listening. And if you feel so inclined, give us a follow. You can follow me personally, my beer account at Robert_OBC or Ben at Benjamin_OBC. And then more importantly, you can follow Original Brew Collective. And that's at Original Brew Collective on Instagram and Facebook. And then Twitter is at Brew Original. So go give us a follow or like, subscribe, rate, review, whatever you feel on either YouTube or any of the podcast streaming platforms.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us and listening. This is a really good beer. Go give Tree House a follow. And we're going to close this one out with a cheers. We do that every episode now.
Yeah.
And so I think we're going to cheers to one of my first Halloween costumes, Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
Thank you, Oscar. Maybe you wouldn't be as grouchy if you had a beer in hand.
Oh.
Cheers, Oscar.
Yeah.
The Grouch? That's his name. Oscar
Yeah,
the
that's
Grouch.
right.
Did he have a last name?
Just the Grouch, probably.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yep.
So, hey, cheers, Oscar the Grouch.
Cheers.